I want to talk about Rose. Roses are very strong leaders, outspoken to a point. They can be very what you call abrupt sometimes, because they have a lot to do in their life. They're very busy people. And they're very secretive to a point too, but they have a lot of education that basically is in the spirit, because Rose cannot help not studying the scriptures. It's a very, very strong name, very strong name. I'm picking up something about you, Janet. Are you familiar with the Detroit, Michigan? Is that a connection in your family?
My son lived there.
He did.
Several years.
Mm-hmm. Now this is how it works, and I'm not going to bring a lot of embarrassment to you guys.
And his birthday's today.
That's right.
Hey, what did she answer when you asked her about Detroit?
You go ahead.
My son lives there,
Oh,
and
okay.
his birthday today.
Is that kind of scary?
No.
Or weird?
No, because I'm from that area,
You
and
are
that's
too.
why I wanted to ask
Well, you
what
see,
the connection was.
That
there.
connection came to me, then that's why I brought it forward. And that's how it works. I do it on the radio, I do it on TV, and I do it in person. I can cut it on and off. A lot of people say, whoa, Brenda, do you do it all the time? No. Only when I'm prepared to do it. Just like when you pray. You probably don't pray while you're washing your hair. I don't know, some people do. Or in the shower. I sometimes sing in the shower. Well, listen to God wherever you are. I mean, even though I'm giving Mushu a bath, my little dog, God's talking to me in my ear, and I thought, I gotta wash this dog, and he didn't ready to splatter all over me. I want to talk about somebody called Ronnie. You know someone named Ronnie, maybe from your past.
My brother's friend's name was Ronnie.
Is that right? Your brother's friend. Have you been in touch with Ronnie?
No.
Good. Your brother was good friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
Is your brother crossed over?
No, my brother's still alive.
He says. Is Ronnie still here too?
Yeah.
Is there somebody in that your brother's close area that someone has just crossed over? Would you know?
Oh, yeah.
You would, wouldn't you?
His fiancée.
And you heard about this recently?
Yeah. Well, it's been about a year now.
But still, he's
Yeah.
still very much looking for some help with grief. This is your brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We all want God to connect us with our loved ones. A lot of people have asked me, how do you do it? Well, they choose to come to us. We can't really pull on them. They're in God's heaven. They're in God's hands. So God releases that information. And a lot of times they're dreams. I'm telling you, real important dreams. God came to many people in the Bible in their dreams. And he comes to me, he comes to you. We just don't understand it sometimes. Sometimes the phone will ring, it'll be static on the phone. Sometimes you'll find a dime or a nickel somewhere or a penny that you don't know where it came from. God has a way of sharing with us when somebody wants to get in touch with us. Or a lot of people say, wait a minute, Brenda, you talking about ghosts? You talking about spirits? No, I'm talking about memories. Because we're just a memory. Every one of us. God is a memory bank. He controls all memories, all thoughts. And he is the one that sends those memories to us. Maybe we cut on a television show, a radio show, a particular smell. God sends that memory to us of our loved ones. It's very interesting because a lot of people will have physical manifestations of this memory. People have told me about them. They'll be sitting there and all of a sudden they'll feel a cold wind or a hand touch them. And they'll know it's that person that's crossed over. Little children will see their grandparents sitting on the edge of their bed. They told me that. Nurses in hospitals tell me they see something leave the body. Professional nurses. And believe it or not, we all want to know what happens. And we're all a little fearful of what happens at death. Every one of us, even I. To release that fear,
Me either.
Mary isn't.
I'm not.
at all. Mary isn't.
releasing that fear is letting God come in and take the fear.
I'm fine with the time I have.
That's right. But if you have a fear of anything, that's why, thank God, we have a higher power, a God that can release fear in us and change it to faith. I don't live in any fear. I'm not fearful. These two people walk in faith. When you walk in faith, you switch it, fear to faith. You can't walk in both. One or the other. You can't. When you're walking in fear, you're not walking in faith. I'm a big fan of Joel Osteen. Probably can tell. He's one of my men. Want a message for your brother, okay? From the fiancé. She made a lot of wrong choices and decisions in her life. And he knows it. But in his heart, he's forgiven her. He needs to forgive himself. Tell him that God is speaking this to me about his heart. To forgive himself so he can go forward. Okay? That'll work. That'll work. He needs to go forward. Okay, Jan?